This Illini Central event brought to you by Mason City IGA, Dos Amigos, Nichols Chevrolet Buick in Mason City, Josh Peterson and Country Financial in Mason City, and the Illini Central Athletic Booster Club.
Hello and welcome to tonight's Sangamo Conference matchup between the Athens Warriors and the Illini Central Cougars. We are here in Mason City, Illinois, home of the Illini Central Cougars. About 3 minutes till tip-off, so I'll be leaving you shortly for the Star Spangled Banner and the starting lineups. But before we get to that, letting everybody know we've got a good matchup tonight. We're looking at Athens that comes in with a record of 14-4, and our Illini Central Cougars with a record of 12-5. It is a cold, cold night in Central Illinois, so if you're at home listening, I hope you're staying warm. And if you're an Illini Central Cougar fan, we hope we can see a hard-earned Sangamo Conference victory over the Athens Warriors. As far as the Cougars are concerned, kind of an up-and-down week last week. We went to Riverton, lost a tough battle, and bounced back on Friday night for a big victory over Pawnee. As far as starters go for tonight, let's hit up Athens first. We're going to have number 1, a 6'1 senior, Zach Elmore. We have a 5'10 senior, number 2, Kyle Atkinson. A 6'4 senior, Ryan McHenry. Number 10, number 24, Joe Epperson, a 6'1 senior. And number 32, Austin Phillips, a 6'1 senior. For the Cougars, we have our normal starting lineup of Jared Entwistle, Justin Unken, Jared Bradshaw, Duncan McClure, and Grant Bale. Hope you enjoy tonight's broadcast. We're going to be right back with you in a couple minutes. For now, stay tuned as we get through our Star Spangled Banner and for our Cougars to root on our starting lineup tonight. Okay, welcome back as we approach our tip-off tonight. If you haven't noticed in the starting lineups, we have a senior-ridden Athens team, along with, of course, like we know, a bunch of seniors that take the floor for the Cougars. So experience versus experience tonight. Real quick, we want to acknowledge the band for a great pregame, Illini Central crowd for another great starting lineup, the cheerleaders, the kids that line up. It's always a great show. Illini Central in their usual home whites tonight, Athens in their green, and here we go. Tip controlled by Illini Central. Justin Unkin passes to Bradshaw, and here we go. Illini Central into their offense. And whistle on the corner. There's our point guard. Looking at a man-to-man defense by Athens to start. Bradshaw in the corner tries to penetrate, can't get there. Going to keep the ball moving as we reverse around to Grant Bale on the right wing. Ball continues to move. Jared, nice little dump down pass to the big man McClure. Almost got it stolen away and does get it stolen away. Good hustle by number 2, Kyle Atkinson, who pushes the ball ahead right away. Can't convert the fast break. In fact, we're diving around on the floor. We're going to end up with a jump ball. I believe the ball was originally controlled by the Cougars, and therefore we're going to go to Athens on the first jump ball. Excuse me, Cougars. As it turns out, I was correct. We are to Athens. Athens basketball under the basket. Number 2, Kyle Atkinson to throw the ball in. Ball tipped around. Going to be last touched by Illini Central. We're going to stay here. Athens ball. Number 2, Kyle Atkinson to throw the ball in. Ball up top to Joe Epperson, number 24, the senior from Athens, and Athens into their offense. First pass is an open look by number 2, Kyle Atkinson. Not there. Rebound by Athens. Back up top. Ball moves around. Quick trap up top by the Cougars. Unable to force a tip or a turnover. Athens still into their offense, looking to penetrate. High pass, a little out of control. Ball ends up touching the out-of-bounds line. And there's our first turnover tonight caused by the always aggressive Illini Central defense. It's going to be Illini Central basketball. Number 24, Joe Epperson for Athens, got the tough task, it looks like, guarding our point guard, Jared Entwistle, tonight. Ball inside to Duncan McClure with his first shot attempt of the night. A big, strong drop step. Nice little touch to finish it for 2. Athens, another turnover. There's Jared Entwistle that ends up with the steal, and Illini Central pushes the ball ahead. Nice dump down pass from Entwistle to Duncan McClure, who runs the floor well. Great vision by our point guard, Jared Entwistle. Finds McClure racing down the floor. He's going to go for an old-fashioned three-point play, and he'll shoot one. Fouls on number 32, Austin Phillips for Athens, his first team first. McClure shot no good. Good hands by Jordan Bradshaw. Grabs it, but then steps on the line, I believe. It's going to be Athens basketball. Illini Central into their man-to-man press. Always looking to trap, always looking to get hands in passing lanes. There's a quick tip by Duncan McClure, who came up to pressure the ball. Out of bounds. We're going to stay Athens ball, about half court. So number 24, Joe Epperson, the 6'1 senior for Athens, brings the ball up. Athens going to move it around here into their offense. Yet to really get their first good shot, and there it is. A nice little penetration into the lane by 32, Austin Phillips for 2. It's 4-2, Illini Central lead. Illini Central brings the ball quickly, as always, up the floor. Bradshaw, nice penetration, drew the double team. Duncan McClure's man left him. He was able to get into the lane and get an easy 2 points for the Cougars. Nice pass by Bradshaw. Penetration no good by Athens number 10, Ryan McHenry. Illini Central basketball. Nice pass inside. Jared Entwistle, the no-look pass to Duncan McClure, able to get ahead of his man again. Unable to finish, but we're going to shoot 2. Great pass by Jared Entwistle. Foul on number 32, Austin Phillips. Going to be his second. A quick 2 for him. McClure's first shot is good. Entering into the game For Austin Phillips is going to be number 5, Lucas Hall, 6'1" senior. Yet another senior in for this Athens Warrior team. Second shot left a little short, rims around, no good. Rebound by Athens. Great block shot by Grant Bale. Number 5, Lucas Hall, who just entered the game, tried a little 1 or 2 dribble, pull-up, jump shot. Great defense by Bale to block the shot. We got a slight delay in the action here. We think the ball rolled up on the stage. We're at 5:15 left in the first quarter. 7-2 Cougars. Cougars have looked strong so far. They've been able to create a couple nice layups. Defense looks sharp as always. Athens into their press here. Illini Central not used to seeing that a whole bunch this year, to my knowledge. They pull off fairly easily here, and Jordan Bradshaw brings the ball up the floor. Cougars into their offense here. Working the ball around, down low to McClure again. He's going to go up strong. Nice pass to Grant Bale. This time the big man was able to draw a double team. Grant Bale identified his man going to help and was able to get to the hole uncontested. Shot by Athens, no good. Nice rebound by Justin Unken, and here come the Cougars again. Nice movement away from the ball by Jordan Bradshaw. Unable to finish. Rebound by Athens, and here come the Warriors. Ball top of the key. Got 3 or 4 Cougars around him. Tip pass ends up being controlled by Athens. Hall up for the shot, no good. Tipped around by Bradshaw. Controlled by Unken, and here come the Cougars again. Nice defense. Again, the ball pushed ahead. Again, McClure able to get himself open under the hole. This time not able to finish. Ball tipped around. Not a foul call this time, but we do have Illini Central ball underneath. And we have our first break in the action here tonight. Athens 30-second timeout. We will be right back. 4:17 left in the first. And we are back. Same 5 players, the original starters out for Illini Central. And while we got a little break in the action, we'll mention that Connor Martin, usually a big contributor for the Illini Central Cougar team, is again unable to play tonight. I believe it's a knee that's the issue. We hope he gets healthy real soon. So it's Illini Central ball underneath. Pass outside. Jaron Entwistle takes his first 3-point attempt. No good. Ball controlled by Athens. They're going to try to push ahead. And they do successfully. 24, Joe Epperson able to finish with a nice layup down low. He was fouled as well. Going to go for an old-fashioned 3-point play. Foul was on number 33 for the Cougars. Jordan Bradshaw, his first, team first. Epperson to shoot 1. Shot good, making it 9-5, Cougar lead. Cougars moving around the wing. Have to assume they're looking down low. They are. Go down to Duncan. A nice kick right back out to the guy that got it to him. He rewards the passer there. Justin Unken for his first shot attempt tonight is a 3-point good from the left wing. 12-5 Cougars. Athens penetrates into the lane. That's Zach Elmore that penetrated into the lane. Tried a little no-look pass. Ends up being a turnover. It's Cougar basketball again. 3:38 left in the first. Jordan Bradshaw to bring the ball up this time around. Really doesn't make a difference for this Cougar team. A lot of ball handlers, a lot of guys confident, controlling the basketball. Going to go inside to McClure again. He's going to try the drop step, not there this time. Kicked back out, past a time or 2. Jordan Bradshaw ends up taking a 15-footer, no good. Tipped around and out of bounds on Athens. It's going to be Cougar basketball underneath their own basket here. Let's see if they can get a set play for an open shot. McClure goes all the way to the hole from the right baseline. Goes up with the left hand, unable to finish. Rebound by Athens. Number 1, Zach Elmore brings the ball up the floor for Athens. They're going to pass around a couple times, end up with a 12-footer by number 10, Ryan McHenry. No good, rebounded by the Cougars, and here we go again. Unken for another three, no good, rebounded by Bale. Nice offensive rebound by Grant Bale. Going to end up getting it back, and the three-point attempt is good. Nice shot by him. He's passed up a couple open shots here tonight. Nice to see him with a little confidence there. Knocked down his first shot attempt of the night. It's 15-5, Cougar lead. Cougars force that baseline like we always used to see, and that's why we force a turnover. Several turnovers already for Athens. We can credit that to the good Illini Central defense. And the Cougars are into their offense. Great Grant Bale with the ball top of the key. Going to take a couple dribbles there and end up dropping it down low. Duncan McClure recognizes his double team. Kicks back out. It ends up in Unken's hands, who takes the three, and it is good. Another three-pointer by Justin Unken. Great quarter so far by the Cougars. A lot of confidence by everyone involved. There's a steal by the point guard, Jared Entwistle. Tipped around a couple times, unable to get it. A lot of hustle on his part. He's going to end up getting his first foul of the night, but that's okay. He ends up tipping a pass a couple times, almost out hustling a couple guys from Athens. As always, nice hustle by the Cougars. We got subs in for the first time tonight. Noah Kirby and Ian Albers are going to check in for the Cougars, replacing Grant Bale and Duncan McClure. Athens going to go back and forth with it here a couple times, looking to end up inside somehow or another. They are able to get there. Number 10 ends up with a nice little bunny right hook. That's number 10, Ryan McCreary, the 6'4 senior for Athens, making it 18-7, Cougar lead. We're going to end up with Justin Unken for another three, and he gets it. Justin Unken, the three-point specialist, feeling it tonight. Nice little cross-court pass by Jordan Bradshaw. Everyone for the Cougars showing a lot of confidence on offense tonight. Athens ends up penetrating on the right baseline. Going to end up being a foul. Number 21, Ryan Freer, who's recently checked into the game, the 6'1 sophomore for Athens, going to end up shooting two. Foul's going to be the first foul on Noah Kirby, who contested his shot. Got a little too much arm on the deal. His first, team third. First shot by Athens. Number 21, Ryan Freer, is good, making the score 21-8 with 1:15 left in the first as we await the second shot. Duncan McClure and Grant Bale both check back into the game for the Cougars. Risky pass there by Noah Kirby ends up being completed to the point guard, Jared Entwistle, who kicks it back out to Grant Bale, who passes up another shot, choosing to let the Cougars get into their offense. Ball down low, McClure takes a shot, has a shot blocked, ends up in the hands of Kirby, who goes up strong in the lane for 2 points. His first two of the night, 23-9 Cougars. Athens, who appears to move the ball well. They don't take a lot of dribbles. Penetrated into the lane. Big block by Duncan McClure. Officials say out of bounds on the Cougars. It's going to stay Athens ball, top of the key. 36 seconds left in the first. Passing lanes being contested as always for the Illini Central defense. Good communication, good hustle. Athens continues to move the ball around, staying patient, waiting for that open shot. Little head fake, tried to get Grant Bale, the defender, up for a foul, unable to do so, ends up missing it. Here comes Entwistle, about a second left. Oh, maybe an extra pass, maybe didn't have the time, but we love the unselfishness. That brings us to the end of the first quarter. It is our Illini Central Cougars 23, Athens 9. We'll be right back.
There's a quiet dealer at the corner of Route 10 and 29 in Mason City that you should get to know. That dealer, Nichols Chevrolet Buick.
We believe business goes where it's invited and stays where it's well treated. Great treatment is based on promises kept. Promise what you can deliver. Nothing more, nothing less.
I promise.
I promise.
I promise.
I promise.
We all promise. Please accept my invitation to visit us soon for all your automotive needs, where we promise to treat you with honesty and fairness, the way it should be.
And we are back. Second quarter sees McClure, Kirby, Bale, Unken, and Bradshaw on the floor for the Cougars. Nice all-around quarter for the Cougars. We hope to see them keep up their defensive intensity and end up with a nice victory here. Nice little cushion to end the first. Athens ball. Athens stuck on the baseline where the Cougars like to get them. The kick out to number 10, Ryan McHenry for three is no good. Ball bottled around, ends up in Kirby's hand. Pass picked off by a turnover, Grant Bale. Lucas Hall unable to finish, and nothing hurt. Cougar basketball. Cougars try to get it inside. Ball tipped away by number 3, Canyon Brazil. We're going to stay Cougar basketball. Unken left alone despite his first 3 shots going in. Ball pass no good. The hustle, as always, by Grant Bale, ends up with an offensive rebound for himself, able to kick it back out, and the Cougars are right back into their offense. Nothing hurt. Bradshaw, nice penetration into the lane. Able to find Kirby under the basket. Cougars doing a great job of identifying their teammates when they're double-teamed. Great defense by Bradshaw on the ball. Ball in the corner for Athens. They seem to find a way to get the ball down there every time down the floor. Eventually ends up in the hands of number 3, Canyon Brazil. He is fouled on his 15-foot shot attempt. The basket did not go. But they're going to get Kirby for his second foul of the night, team 4th. Apparently not shooting when that foul took place, and it's going to be Athens' ball, top of the key. .6:20 left in the second quarter. Three-point attempt by number 24, Joe Epperson. No good. Rebounded by Athens. And the ball's tipped by Unken. Ends up being stolen by Entwistle, who passes ahead to Unken, who goes up strong for the layup. Good for 2. Unken's 11th point of the night. Nice hustle by both guards there. Entwistle and Unken able to convert off the turnover. And a steal by Unken. Entwistle to Bale. Bale back to Unken. Nice little skip pass over to Bradshaw. Bradshaw down low to McClure. Back to Bradshaw. Back to McClure. And the little 5-foot. Nice touch by the big man. The 5-foot shot. Good by McClure. The Cougars look good tonight, folks. It is 29-9 Illini Central with 5:30 left in the second quarter. During this timeout, we're going to quickly give notice to our upcoming Coaches vs. Cancer showcase game, February 10th, all-day basketball games. You can order your shirts at any time. I'm looking at several order forms right here, all sizes available. School colors, all school colors provided. And profits from shirt sales go to the Coaches vs. Cancer, the American Cancer Society. So great idea, folks. If you're going to show up, you might as well grab a shirt, and we might as well all join in and helping a good cause. Back to action. 5:31 left in the second period. 29-9. Cougars lead. Athens searching for answers right now. As we've seen a lot of times, just not able to create a lot of shots for themselves. They've tried going down low. We've seen a couple outside shot attempts. With a defense like this, just tough to create your own shots. Athens able to break the press that time, and they're into their offense. Let's see what they can do this time, coming off the timeout. Ball passed around a couple different times, ends up with the outside shot by Ryan McHenry. Shot's no good. And here comes Jared Entwistle pushing the ball ahead. Maybe tried an extra pass. Wasn't able to be made, but tipped around, ends up being Cougar ball again. Ends up in Jared Wentzel's hands over on the right baseline. Shot is good. 3-point shot is good. 32-9 Cougars. Aggressive defense by the Cougar. Ball ends up in Athens' hands. They're able to get Ryan McHenry for an open layup for two, 32-11. Entwistle gets himself into the lane, able to draw his defender, the foul from his defender. The foul's going to be on number 21, Ryan Freer, the 6'1 sophomore from Athens. Jared's going to shoot two. For the Warriors, that's their third team foul. First shot good by Entwistle. And the second one's good as well. Jared, being the point guard of the team, hasn't needed to score much yet tonight, as we know he can. We've seen a couple great passes by the point guard. Athens on a backdoor cut, nice pass, couple nice passes, ends up with the ball up top. Unable to get a shot off, however, and there's a tip pass by Duncan McClure in the hands of Athens still. They're going to get an open three-point attempt in the corner, number 2. Kyle Atkinson not able to convert. Ball gets kicked out to number 1, Zach Elmore, who's not able to convert. Rebound by the center, Duncan McClure, and here comes the Cougars. Jared Entwistle into the lane again and able to find his big man after drawing the double team. Duncan McClure up strong for 2, his 11th point of the night. 36-11 Cougars, 3:38 left in this half. Cougars flash a double team. McClure able to tip the ball. Gets it to his point guard, Entwistle, who gets it right back to him. Duncan McClure with the big finish. Nice possession there by Athens. Number 3, Canyon Brazil, able to convert. Pass ahead. Long pass ahead to Duncan McClure, who finishes for another 2. Athens gets caught in the baseline again. Kick out pass, no good. Rebound Jordan Bradshaw, and the Cougars are off and running again. Nice, fancy dribbling by Jared Entwistle. The step back 15-footer is good. Nice touch. 42-13 Cougars, 2:40 remaining in the half. Ball nearly picked off by Entwistle. Not able to. Nice little pass made by number 21, Ryan Freer for Athens. In for the layup for 2. 42-15. Athens going to get caught for a reach in there. Number 2, Kyle Atkinson. It's going to foul Bradshaw. It's going to be Cougar basketball up top. Subs in for both teams here. Number 24, Joe Epperson, back into the game for the Warriors. Ian Albers and Noah Kirby back into the game for the Cougars. Bradshaw thinks about penetrating, ends up kicking it out. And Justin Unken the ball left wing. Nice cut by Ian Albers down the middle, not able to finish. Jordan Bradshaw's there for the offensive rebound. Can't finish himself, ends up getting his own rebound. And it's still Cougar basketball. Ian Albers out to Unken for three. Shot's going to be no good. Big rebound by Kirby, who goes up strong for two. Kick by the Cougars. Going to be Athens basketball. Subs for both teams. Number 10, Ryan McHenry checks back in for Athens. Duncan McClure and Grant Bale back in for Unken and Bradshaw for the Cougars. Minute 40 left in the half. Ten-foot baseline attempt by 21 Ryan Fear is good for Athens. Jared Entwistle thinks about shooting, ends up with a little 10-foot runner in the lane. No good. Rebound by Ryan McHenry for Athens. It's going to be Athens basketball. Big rebound by Noah Kirby, ends up getting it into the hands of Jared. Jared's going to go end-to-end. Nice pass to Duncan McClure, who's able to run the floor and keep up with the guards and finish well. His 17th of the night. 44 seconds left here in the half. It's 46-17. Ball ends up getting kicked again by the Illini Central defense. Going to stay Athens ball. Jordan Bradshaw back into the game for the Cougars. Going to replace Jared Entwistle. And number 5, Lucas Hall back into the game for the Athens Warriors. Athens ball underneath. Shot no good by Athens, rebounded by Kirby. Gets an immediate double team. They're going to get Athens for the reach in. I believe number 24, Joe Epperson's going to get dinged for the foul. It is. It's his first, team 5th. Going to be Illini Central basketball. Length of the floor to go. Cougars without Entwistle in the game for the remainder of the half. Going to look to Bradshaw to bring the ball up, who, as always, does just a fine job. Ball inside of Duncan McClure. He's going to square up and look at the hoop. Kicks it back out to his guards, and they're going to look at setting something up here in the last 15 seconds of the half. Duncan McClure kicks back out to Bale. Bale able to go up strong. Nice little 5-foot leaner on the left baseline for Grant Bale. Shot is good, and that will take us to the end of the first half with a score of 48-17. Great half by the Cougars. Offense, defense, all around. Everybody hustling, everybody playing together. Great half by the Cougars. We will be right back. And welcome back. We're going to kick off the second half here in just a second. Looks like the starters back out on the floor for the Cougars. I'm assuming starters back out on the floor for Athens. Illini Central able to push the ball ahead time and time again tonight. Really every player on the field with an opportunity to outrun the ball and get some easy shots for themselves. We'll see if that's able to continue or if Athens is able to put a stop to all that here in the second half. It's going to be Illini Central basketball. As I mentioned, starters on the floor for the Cougars, and here we go. Athens sniffs out the set play by the Cougars. Jared Entwistle improvises and tries to get to the hole himself, unable to do so. Ball blocked and recovered by Athens. They come down the floor quickly, going to put up a real quick shot themselves. That's number 24, Joe Epperson, able to go up strong and finish for the Warriors. Warriors flashing a little over-aggressive defense themselves. Cougars able to handle it and get into their offense as Grant Bale dictates the flow, gives it up to Justin Unken, who tries the backdoor pass, no good, but Bradshaw is there to pick it up. Going to look inside to McClure. McClure senses the double team and kicks it to Bradshaw. Out to Unken, who takes a three. Bank shot, no good. Recovered by Athens, who gets a running rebound. And Joe Epperson goes up strong, not able to convert. He's going to shoot two, though. Foul on either Unken or Entwistle, not sure. We'll get that call in a second. Fouls on 1-4. That would be Jared Entwistle. Going to be the team's first foul of the half. Jared's second. And Joe Epperson to the line to shoot two. First one's no good. Looks like he had it figured to be no good when he released it. Pulling away from the line there before the ball even hit the rim. Second shot is no good. Left that one short. It's going to be rebounded by Bradshaw. Kicks it out to Jared Entwistle, who's able to push the ball ahead to Grant Bale. Grant Bale going to come back up top to Jared Entwistle, and the Cougars are into their offense. Jared going to go the opposite way from Duncan McClure's pick. Ball gets reversed around a couple times, ends up in the hands of Unken, who has it stolen away by number 2, Kyle Atkinson for Athens. Ball tipped around a couple times. Athens going to end up with the ball and pushing it ahead. Number 2, Kyle Atkinson, is able to finish. Cougars waste no time getting the ball up the floor. Long pass attempted to Duncan McClure, who ends up not being able to catch the pass. Ball tipped around a couple different times. I think Unken had a hand on it there for a time or two. Regardless, ball goes out of bounds to Athens. Athens pushing the ball again. No one there to cut the ball off, but Duncan McClure, the big man for the Cougars, is able to get there, and not only get there, but not let the shot get to the rim as he blocks the ball out of bounds. It's going to be Athens' ball underneath. Ball inbounded up top, right back to the guy that threw the ball in. Nice head fake by him, up strong. That's number 2, Kyle Atkinson, with a nice move down low. Cougars going to push the ball again. Seeing pressure themselves this half. Looks like Athens is looking to step it up a notch defensively. Jared Entwistle got into the lane, made a nice little dump down pass as soon as he got double teamed to McClure. McClure got the ball tipped away, ends up stepping out of bounds as he has possession of the ball. So it is back to Athens. Athens with a little momentum here to start the second half. There's 6 minutes left in the second half. 48-23, Illini Central lead. Coach John Giesler not happy with the sudden likelihood of a turnover here by the Cougars. They turned the ball over three different times after we saw a well-controlled first half. Athens finding some success here and applying some pressure themselves. They flashed a double team every chance they could get so far this half, and they forced three turnovers out of the deal. It's going to be Athens basketball, length of the floor to go. Illini Central applying their full court man-to-man pressure. Athens beats it again. Ends up pulling the ball back out. Ball missed, tipped around, ends up being out of bounds on Grant Bale on the attempted rebound. Going to be Athens' ball underneath. Ball reversed around. All passing lanes contested by the Cougars. Almost picked off by Grant Bale. He almost read it. Ref says tipped ball by Grant Bale. Going to be Athens' ball. Athens to the left wing. Ends up pulling up after one dribble for a little 10-foot shot. 21. Ryan Freer unable to finish. He's going to shoot 2, though, as we have a shooting foul on number 23 for the Cougars. Justin Unken, his first, team second. Athens to the line, shooting 2. First shot attempt is no good. Second attempt is good, making the score 48-24. Cougar lead. Athens on a little bit of a run here after applying a little more intensity on the defensive side of the ball. We'll see what the Cougars are able to respond with here in their offense as Grant Bale picks up his dribble, gets the ball tipped, able to recover it over to Jared Entwistle. Always a good decision maker. Jared skips the ball around, ends up at Grant Bale's hands, top of the key over to Unken. Shots no good, rebounded by the Cougars. Ball comes back to Jared Entwistle on the right wing. He penetrates. Nice pass to Grant Bale. Grant Bale kicks it out to Unken. McClure's going to end up going strong. Unable to finish. He's going to end up shooting 2. I believe foul on Athens, number 10, Ryan McHenry. It's going to be Ryan's first, team first, and Duncan McClure to shoot 2. First shot is good by Duncan McClure. Nice free throw shooter for a big man. 18th point of the night for him. Second shot rims around a couple times, no good, into the hands of Athens, who brings the ball up in a hurry. Penetration into the lane, shots no good by Zach Elmore. He's going to end up shooting 2 himself. Foul again on Justin Unken in the lane. It's going to be his second, team third for the Cougars. Zach to shoot 2. First one's going to be short, just nicking the front of the rim. 4:48 left in the third quarter. 49-24 Cougar lead. Zach Elmore to attempt his second shot. Second one's good. Bradshaw to throw the ball into Jared Entwistle. Athens applying some pressure here. They're going to back off a little bit. We'll see if they flash a double team here when the ball crosses half court. Not going to happen as Jared Entwistle gets into the lane. Tangled up a little bit. Ball's going to end up being called tipped out of bounds by Athens to be Cougars' ball underneath. Set play for the Cougars here as the ball's inbounded underneath their own basket. Pass brought out to Jared Entwistle, who gets himself into the lane and up strong. Shot's not going to fall. He's going to shoot 2. Foul's going to be on number 2, Kyle Atkinson, his second, team second. For the Athens Warriors as Jared Entwistle shoots 2. First one on the way. First one's good, making it 50-25 Cougars. Second one's no good, rebounded by Athens. Duncan McClure just about picked off a pass there, not able to do so as Athens able to cross half court. We got a foul, not a foul. We're going to get a travel on Athens up top. Going to be an uncontested turnover there, and it's going to be Cougar basketball. Jared Entwistle controlling the offense as always. Tries to go that backdoor that we've seen several times this year. Not able to do so that time as Athens reads it. Athens' Zach Elmore is going to go length of the floor, take the ball up strong, ends up getting fouled. He's going to shoot 2. We've seen that backdoor a lot of times by the Cougars this year, unable to convert that time. Elmore first shot is good. So with 4:16 left in the third quarter, we're at 50-26 Cougar lead. Second one's going to crawl in as well. Grant Bale's going to pass the ball inside to Duncan McClure, who identifies a double team and kicks it right back out. Grant Bale struggling there with Zach Elmore all over him. Zach ends up with the steal for Athens. And then turns the ball over himself and then turned over by the Cougars. We're back and forth here for a second. Ends up being a 3-point attempt by 21 Ryan Freer, who's able to convert. 50-30. Cougar lead. Cougars going to work the ball around. Bradshaw's going to get into the middle. We haven't seen a lot of him penetrating tonight. He does so that time, able to get into the lane and draw a foul. Foul's going to be on number 1, Zach Elmore, his first, team third, and Jordan Bradshaw to the line. First one's good by Jordan. Subs into the game for the Cougars. Ian Albers and Noah Kirby into the game, replacing Grant Bale and Duncan McClure. Jordan's second shot is good as well. 52-30 Cougars with 3:29 left in the third quarter. As Kyle Atkinson brings the ball up for the Warriors. Quick hand there by Jared Entwistle, almost able to get a steal, not able to do so. Ball ends up in the hands of 21. Ryan Freer from the corner, three-pointer was no good. Another attempt inside by Athens, no good. Jordan Bradshaw with a good defense and good legs to get that rebound. Going to be Cougar basketball. Entwistle with a step back three, unable to convert. Athens basketball as they push the ball way ahead to number 3, Canyon Brazil, who's unable to convert, Had to check my names there. So it's Athens ball underneath. Quick hand by Jordan Bradshaw, not allowing the Athens player to take his shot attempt like he planned. He's going to bring the ball up himself. Kicks it to Justin Unken over on the left wing. Justin thinks about a 3 and doesn't do it. Ball pass inside to Ian Albers. Misses the shot attempt. Athens able to push the ball ahead. Not able to convert, and Jordan Bradshaw ends up with it. Entwistle kicks out to Justin Unken, who makes another 3. Big shot by him. Cougars needed that one. Been a little slow here in the third quarter. Big shot by Unken. There's a steal by Bradshaw, and we're going to have an opportunity to score again. Ball to Ian Albers, 15 foot out on the left wing. Thinks about a shot, doesn't take it. Ends up in the hands of Unken up top, who kicks it to Jared Entwistle from the left wing. No good. Good box out there by Athens. Going to end up being Athens' ball as the Cougars are unable to get to that rebound. McClure and Grant Bale checking back into the game for the Cougars. They're going to replace Justin Unken and Jordan Bradshaw. So on the floor for the Cougars, we've got Grant Bale, Jared Entwistle, Ian Albers, Noah Kirby, and Duncan McClure. 1:50 left in the third quarter. Athens dribbles into the trap there. Nice defense applied by Duncan McClure and Noah Kirby, able to create a steal for Jared Entwistle, who pushes the ball ahead to Grant Bale. Grant with a nice pass to Ian Albers, who's going to go strong on the left baseline, not able to finish. He is fouled, however, and Ian's going to shoot 2. Foul's going to be on number 32, Austin Phillips. It's going to be his third, team fourth, as Ian Albert steps to the line to shoot 2. First one rolls around the rim. It's going to be no good. Second one left just a little short. Ball rolls around. That one no good either. A couple missed free throws there by Ian as the ball's controlled by Athens, who comes up quickly up the floor. Kicked out. Nice three-point shot by Joe Epperson with a nice kick-out pass by number 5, Lucas Hall. Athens ends up with a full timeout after that 3 by Joe. Minute 15 left in the third. It is our Cougars 55, Athens Warriors 33, and we'll be right back.
This Illini Central event brought to you by Mason City IGA, Dos Amigos, Nichols Chevrolet Buick in Mason City, Josh Peterson and Country Financial in Mason City, and the Illini Central Athletic Booster Club.
And we're back as Jared Entwistle inbounds the ball to Grant Bale. Right back to Jared Entwistle, and here comes the Cougars into their offense. Nice piece of dribbling by Jared as he sees some tight defense. As always, Jared sees tight man-to-man pressure, as most teams don't like for the ball to be in his hands. Jared looking down low for Duncan McClure, unable to get at the ball to him. Ball gets tipped around. Nice defense there by number 2, Kyle Atkinson for Athens, able to tip the ball away. Ball ends up going out of bounds, however. We're going to stay Illini Central basketball. Ball inbounded by Grant Bale. Throws it to Jared Entwistle, who's not ready for it, ends up controlling it anyway. A lot of reach in there, and they're going to end up getting him for the reach. Number 24, Joe Epperson, is going to end up with a reaching foul. His second, team 5th. Going to let Grant Bale inbound the ball again. As he was trying to get open, I believe the refs are going to get Jared Entwistle for a push-off. Offensive foul away from the ball there. Going to be Jared's third, team 5th for the Cougars. It's Athens basketball. Number 21, Ryan Freer with a big three-point shot. He's made a couple of nice plays tonight, Ryan has. Ends up with a 3 there, making it 55-36 Cougars with 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Ball inside to Duncan McClure. He identifies the double team, going to kick it out. Passes it right to an Athens player who's able to steal it. Athens going to come down trying to get a shot with about 3 seconds left. Kick out there. Shot is up. Good if it goes, and it does go. Number 10, Ryan McHenry. Big three-point shot there to end the third quarter. Good quarter by Athens as they're able to respond. Making the game 55-39 Cougar lead as Athens cuts into the lead that was once much larger at half. We'll be right back.
There's a quiet dealer at the corner of Route 10 and 29 in Mason City that you should get to know. That dealer, Nichols Chevrolet Buick.
We believe business goes where it's invited and stays where it's well treated. Great treatment is based on promises kept. Promise what you can deliver. Nothing more, nothing less.
I promise.
I promise.
I promise.
I promise.
We all promise. Please accept my invitation to visit us soon for all your automotive needs, where we promise to treat you with honesty and fairness, the way it should be.
And the buzzer sounds, which means it's time for the fourth quarter here at Illini Central. Illini Central lead 55-38 as we go into the fourth quarter. Good third quarter there by Athens as they came out of half, applying a lot more defensive pressure than what we saw in the first half. Also, Cougars unable to force as many turnovers, which is what we know the Cougars for. Unable to get a lot of turnovers, which obviously allowed Athens to create several more open shots than what they're used to seeing in the first half. So it's Athens basketball here as they work the ball around. Stolen by Noah Kirby. Tries to pass ahead to Grant Bale. Unable to do so as Athens players were able to get back. And as Athens prepares to set up into their offense, they're going to get number 24, Joe Epperson, for a carry. Travel call on Joe Epperson. It's going to be Illini Central basketball. Jordan Bradshaw to bring the ball up for the Cougars. Ball passed inside to Duncan McClure. Athens defense waiting for it as they steal the ball, go end to end. That's Kyle Atkinson that stole the ball and went end to end. Unable to finish his free throw. Ball blocked by the Cougars, out of bounds. Athens ball underneath. Here's the inbounds. Ball nearly stolen by the Cougars. As Kyle Atkinson recovered it, he was rolling on the ground as he possessed the ball. Therefore, it's going to be a travel called on him. Ball goes back to the Cougars. Justin Unkin set to pass the ball in. 7:15 remaining in the fourth quarter. Athens trying to chip away at this lead as we stand now 55-38. Illini Central surely looking to work the clock as the clock is their friend. Athens applying the pressure, too much so there as the double team comes. They're going to get a foul on number 10, Ryan McHenry. It's going to be his second, team 6. Going to be Illini Central basketball underneath. Set play works as planned as Jared Entwistle finds Bradshaw coming off a couple screens there. Ends up on the weak side for a big layup. Ends up finishing and getting the foul. He's going to shoot one to try for the three-point play. Foul is on number 21, Ryan Freer, his second, team 7th for the Warriors. Free throw's good by Jordan Bradshaw, making it 58-38 Cougar lead with 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Penetration as Ryan McHenry tries to go down the middle for two. Layup's no good. He ends up with the ball back in his hands. As the bucket's good, following the bucket, Athens timeout. We're at 58-40 with 6:51 left in the fourth quarter, and we will be right back.
This Illini Central event brought to you by Mason City IGA.
And we're back. Like I mentioned before, 6:50 left in the fourth quarter. The Athens players have showed a lot of heart here to battle back into the game. Still an 18-point deficit as Illini Central tries to pass the ball into the full court pressure applied by Athens. Ball into the hand of their point guard, Jared Entwistle, who brings the ball up himself. Penetrates into the middle. Kicks it to his big man, Duncan McClure, who's unable to finish. Big block by Jordan Bradshaw as he hustles back. Jared Entwistle tries to get to the hole himself, unable to do so. He's fouled. I believe we have a technical as well. Things getting emotional here. Big block by Jared Bradshaw. Bear with me here, and I'll figure out what all we got called here on the floor. Technical foul is going to be called on Athens, number 1, Zach Elmore. Looks like the Cougars are going to put Jared Entwistle to the line, shooting his technical fouls. I believe he has 2 coming as well. I'm yet to find out who the actual foul was on as Jared Entwistle went to the hole, was unable to finish, but did get fouled. First free throw attempt is no good by Jared. That would be the technical free throw. And as a result of getting fouled, I believe he's going to shoot 2 more for Athens. That foul was on Zach Elmore as well. It's going to be his 3rd, team 9th. As Jared Entwistle hits his 2nd free throw, giving him 9 points for the night. 59-40 Cougar lead. And the final free throw by Jared is good as he makes 2 of 3. As a result of the technical foul, it's going to stay Cougar basketball. Athens crowd wanted Jared Entwistle for a carry. And that followed the big block by Jordan Bradshaw, who hustled all the way back, timed it perfectly, and got a big block shot that put the Illini Central Cougar fans on their feet. Tight defense applied here by Athens. Ball moved around by Illini Central. They take care of the ball well, those guards. Experience always plays well. The ball's inside to Duncan McClure, who makes a big drop-step move to the left side this time. Bucket's good, his 20th point of the night. Big bucket by Duncan McClure. Penetration by Athens is going to be good as they're able to get into the lane here the last few minutes of the game. Number 10, Ryan McHenry, is able to finish there. Foul on Duncan McClure, his 1st. Team 6th. McHenry to shoot 1 to try to complete the 3-point play. Ball's no good. Jared Bradshaw with the rebound. A lot of rebounds tonight by Jared Bradshaw. Plays a lot taller than he is. Nice kick out to Justin Unkin. Bradshaw to Unkin. Unkin's shot is good. Big 3-pointer by Justin. Athens pushes the ball, as we've seen the second half, for a quick bucket of their own. Canyon Brazil is able to finish there. I believe a warning, delay of game warning, I believe is the call. I don't know if a player threw the ball back at an official or what, but there's a long pass by Jared Entwistle, Jared Bradshaw. Jared able to hunt it down, unable to get a layup out of the deal. Cougars into their offense. Grant Bale passes up the shot, passes up top to Jared Entwistle as the Cougars get into their offense. Screen applied by Duncan McClure, who ends up getting the pass from Justin Unkin. Ball inside to McClure, going to sense the double team and kick it back out. Bradshaw's going to end up taking it on the left baseline, no good. Followed by McClure. And the big man is able to finish and get fouled. His 22nd point of the night, attempting his 23rd at the free throw line. Foul's going to be on number 24, Joe Epperson, his 3rd, team 10th for the Warriors. 5:20 left in the 4th quarter. Free throw was good by McClure as Athens pushes the ball ahead. Tipped pass by Entwistle, going to be out of bounds on Illini Central. Athens basketball over on the side. Subs are in for Athens. A lot of subs. I believe all 5 have been replaced, if not 3 or 4. Ball inbounded and immediately shot by Ryan McHenry for 3 is no good. Ball tipped and out of bounds to the Cougars. Pick and roll run nicely by Illini Central as Duncan McClure is able to get to the hole. Nice pass and assist there by Jared Entwistle. A lot of assists for him tonight. Nice defense by the Cougars. Causes a kick-out pass. 3-point attempt, no good. Rebound by Duncan McClure. He's got a lot of defense on him. They're going to get a reach-in foul on number 32, Austin Phillips. We are into the double bonus. Illini Central free throw shooters to shoot 2 from here on out as Duncan McClure steps to the line to shoot 2. 4:37 left in the 4th quarter. It is 70-44. Illini Central lead. First shot is good. Nice all-around game by Duncan McClure tonight. We've seen him flash his speed. We've seen the defense. A lot of rebounds. A lot of nice finishes around the hole. Second free throw is good as well. 72-44 Cougars. Defense applied by Jordan Bradshaw. We have a call, and I'm not sure what the call is, but it's against Athens. I didn't even hear a whistle, to be honest with you. But it appears to be against Athens as Illini Central prepares to take the ball out of bounds. Ball inside to Duncan McClure. Nice head fake up strong with the left hand this time for two. For Duncan McClure, his 29th point of the night. Big night for McClure. And on defense, Cougars get ringed up for a foul. It's going to be their team 8th, I believe. Foul on number 3, Grant Bale, his second. As Zach Elmore steps to the line for the Warriors. Free throw is good. And he will shoot another one. Second one rims around and is no good. Rebound by Duncan McClure. A lot of rebounds for him tonight as Jordan Bradshaw brings the ball up the floor. Avoids a double team. Kicks it ahead to Grant Bale. Grant Bale to Justin Unkin. Unkin looks down low as the guards have all night. McClure tips it around a couple times. Isn't able to finish this time. Rebounded by Ryan McHenry. And back to Ryan as the Athens Warriors prepare to try to get a good shot here. Nice head fake. And Ryan unable to finish. Rebounded by Jared Entwistle with the full court pass down to McClure. McClure's going to take one big dribble and go up strong. Ends up getting fouled by Ryan McHenry. He's going to shoot two. For McHenry, it's his 10th. Excuse me, his third, team 10th. As McClure's going to shoot two more. First one didn't quite have the legs as he leaves it short. No good. 3:26 left in the fourth quarter. Second one left short as well. Rims around, no good. Athens basketball. Joe Epperson into the lane, up strong, is not able to convert. Rebounded by Bradshaw, who passes it ahead to Unkin. Thinks about a three, takes the three, and nails it. Several three-pointers tonight by Justin Unkin. That might be 5. That's his 20th total point of the night. Nice night for him. Number 21, Ryan Freer, tries to get a shot attempt up. Another big block by Duncan McClure as Illini Central brings the basketball up. Number 24, Joe Epperson, got a little too much of the body on Jordan Bradshaw. Jordan's going to shoot a couple here, and I believe the subs come into the game with 2:48 left in the fourth quarter. First free throw's good by Jordan Bradshaw, his 6th point of the night. Starters take a seat here. As always, this senior-led team, another nice showing at home as the crowd shows their support and respect. Bradshaw set to take his 2nd free throw attempt here. And that is good, giving him 7 points for the night. Score 79-45 Cougars as the starters are all now exited the game. In now for the Cougars, we have Ian Albers. We have Noah Kirby. We have Derek Himmel. We have Justin Luft. And who am I missing here? Number 4, Cole Allen. That should do it. Ball kicked out to the corner, number 21. Ryan Freer is able to take a three-pointer and connect on it. 2:20 left in the game here as Derek Himmel is fouled, bringing the ball up the floor. Going to get a chance to shoot a couple free throws here. Derek Himmel, a 5'10" junior. Going to put a little too much on that first one. No good. Valuable minutes here for the subs. Always a good chance to get some minutes for next year. Second one's good by Derek. 2:15 left in the game. Noah Kirby unable to make that steal. Steal by Ian Albers as he picks up the loose ball to Noah Kirby, who sees a double team, going to try to dribble through it, then decides to pass to Ian Albers. I think Ian got a little happy with the feet there and traveled before able to make a pass. Athens ball, half court. Number 4, Brady Boston, with his first shot attempt of the night for Athens, is good. Number 31, Willie Neuendorf, checks into the ball game. Cody Curry into the ball game as well for the Cougars, who makes a nice pass down low to Neuendorf. Unable to finish. Ends up in the hands of Curry, who kicks it to Himmel, who takes a nice little 10-foot shot, not able to convert. Justin Left on the rebound. Goes up strong, is fouled, and an opportunity to score a couple points and get his name in the stat sheet tonight as he's going to shoot 2. First one good, second one no good. Rebounded by Curry, not able to finish as the shot is blocked. Athens going to bring the ball up here with 1:10 left in the game. Little penetration into the lane, no good by 21 Ryan Freer of the Warriors. Curry has the ball stolen from him, as number 4 Brady Boston gets another bucket for the night. Ball kicked and out of bounds. Going to be Cougar basketball over on the side. Ball inbounded by the Cougars. Derek Himmel, who kicks it over to left. Coming off the screen is Curry. To Neuendorf with a cross-court pass to Derek Himmel, who goes up strong. Unable to finish, but is fouled. And will get an opportunity to shoot 2 more free throws. Foul on number 3, Canyon Brazil. Derek's free throw is good as he awaits his second attempt. 30 seconds left in the game. Second one's left short, tipped around, controlled by Athens as Brady Boston brings the ball up the floor. Derek Himmel's going to get called for the foul as the Warrior player was shooting. Going to shoot 2 free throws here. Derek's first, team 8, with 16 seconds left in the ball game. Cougars set to go on the road here as we finish up this game. Cougars set to go on the road this coming Friday as they're set to head to Sangamon Valley for a Friday night matchup. Next week being an away game against Delavan, and then back home Friday, February 1st against Greenview. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. A nice win by Illini Central here at home. Hope everyone has a good evening.